Hello once again, Brigadiers. Welcome back to Fureraba. Last time we met the magnificent bastard known as Justice, who happens to be both the school counselor and our homeroom teacher. One of the most badass guys I've ever seen. Anyway, today our alarm is going off, and we apparently snoozed for a while. I stopped my alarm and get out of bed. Well rested and awake like yesterday. Okay, I guess we didn't snooze. Just a bit past 7. Give my face a quick wash in the bathroom and get ready to go to school.
あんた、今日は何時頃帰ってくるの?
Shit. I don't know. Hell freezes over? Sometime in the evening. No shit. We just have a half day at school today, but I've got my job in the afternoon. He has a job? Oh, okay.
わかった。
Current part-time job is a bit odd. It's a day labor job by the station. Naruhodo. Generally speaking, mostly consists of things like setting up the stage for concerts and stuff they hold at the main square, and random other things I can find for me to do inside the shopping mall. You have set days off, plus the pay is pretty good too. That's why I stuck with it for this past year.
私、今日は休みだから。
Oh, it's good for you.
夕飯はバッチリ手の込んだもの作るから。バイトが終わった後は早く帰ってきなさい。
Can't make any promises. Hi. My mom is an excellent cook. And I'm already looking forward to coming home after work.
だから偏見だけで物を言うのはやめてくれないかな。
Okay.
この子だって僕たちと同じように毎日必死で生きてるんだよ。それを気持ち悪いだなんてひどすぎるよ。は
あ、正気というか、そんなものに頬ずりしながらこっち来るんじゃね
what now?
はいはい、2人とも周りがびっくりしてるからストップストップ。
I get to the street I usually take that leads to school. It's kind of loud here for so early. What's going on? Fight? Oh wait, Mochizuki. What's all the hubbub about?
いや、私も今来たところなんだけど、なんか柊さんと桃地がこんな調子で。
This guy's name is Sakasaki Momo. Just like Genki, he's one of my pals from the class I was in last year. He's a pretty weak, unathletic kind of guy. His grades are top-notch. He's a bit of a pretty boy to look, and furthermore, he's a pleasant guy to be around 99% of the time. Though the one blemish on his record is that fetish of his. That said, abnormal fetish.
この子は日本トカゲといって日本全国に広く分布している最もポピュラーなトカゲなんだ。
Okay, first of all, why are you talking to Yuzu? And second of all, what the fuck is a skink?
日本カナヘビとよく間違われるんだけど、その違いを見分けるにはまずこの尻尾が。
Yeah, buddy, I don't think Yuzu gives two shits and is getting repulsed every minute she's around you because you're a guy, but also because you're apparently rubbing a lizard up against your face. What the hell is the matter with you?
そんなことはどうでもいいんだよ。そうじゃなくて、なんでそんな気持ち悪いも
Yeah, like I said, she doesn't give any shits. So, would be best to back up, lest you end up in the next prefecture.
おまけに肌触りが最高だとか、その下の動きに興奮するだとか。
Oh my god.
ありえない。爬虫類マニアとか私一切近づきたくないんだけど。そんな。
How could she? Very easily.
だって今ここにいた野良犬よりこっちの方が可愛いでしょ。
Ah, yeah.
犬の方が可愛いに決まってるだろ。
Look, Momo, just give it a rest. She seriously creeped out.
そうね。というか女子なら普通の反応だと思うけど。
There are girls that do like lizards and are part of the lizard people. Like Momo is apparently. Just saying.
今日もまた一人トカゲに理解を示さない人が目の前に現れるなんて。
Well, let me explain this to you, Momo. Yuzu, Rina, and myself, we're all human. You, on the other hand, you appear to be a part of the reptilians. And, that lizard you tried to show Yuzu is, no, not lizard. Well, anyway, it's probably one of your children, and she just doesn't understand. So, oh, and she probably never will because she is entirely incapable of communicating with men. Just saying. He then drops to his knees there on the spot, and in the most overly traumatic way possible, enters a pose of despair as if the situation demanded it.
おい、なんなんだよこいつ。お前たちの知り合いか。
Yeah.
知り合いだけど、柊さんも今年1年はこの子と同じクラスよ。
Rina, I don't actually think she cares who's in our class. She probably tunes out 95% of the time, especially during that rousing speech by Justice. That was incredible.
は？
Nah, Momo, introduce yourself. That girl there is Hiragi from our class.
え？クラスメイトだったの？
Yeah, weren't you there when she stormed in and gave that, less than pleasant introduction after Justice gave his speech? He then clears his throat with a cough and proceeds to tidy up his disheveled uniform.
どうも、はじめまして。僕は爬虫類同好会所属の菅崎桃です。
Again, I don't think she cares.
趣味はご覧の通り、爬虫類の飼育と観察。最近は独学で遺伝子工学に手を伸ばしてます。
Momo, she's gonna smack you.
遺伝子工学。爬虫類マニアのガリ勉か。どこをどうとってもろくな匂いがしないな。
ただの爬虫類マニアならどれだけマシなことか。
Steady's part of the reptilians. We gotta be careful with this one. I have a feeling he'll mount an attack on the human race. You gotta be careful and inform the army when something happens. Well, you're bound to find out sooner or later, Hiragi, so I'll just tell you now. This guy is no simple reptile freak. He's far, far worse than you can possibly imagine. He's what they call a scaly, like reptilians in particular. He is a reptilian. At least I think he is.
リザードマン？
Momo, explain it to her.
うん、わかった。簡単に説明すると、リザードマンは二足歩行するトカゲの人間のことで、仮想世界にのみ存在するロマンあふれる生き物のことなんだ。
And you appear to be either one of them or one of their subjects, and they have brainwashed you. It's probably the former.
チャームポイントはよく動く眼球に高速で動く舌、あとは夏でも冷ややかな鱗が特徴かな。
The fact that he is aroused by this shit, really fucking creepy.
基本的にはファンタジー世界で武器を振り回す敵役として描かれることが多いんだけど、僕の趣味はそっちじゃない。例えばそうだな。
With what? Then takes out a book from his bag. No, that's not good.
これは僕が描いたワンシーンなんだけど、一般的な女性の裸体より僕はこんな感じのリザードマンの産卵シーンの方が。
Hell, different strokes for different folks, I guess.
おい、変態だ。こいつ間違いなく変態だぞ。
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? Feel free to knock him to the next prefecture if you want, but he'll come crawling back.
いや、これがなければ普通にただの温厚な男子なんだけど。
Exactly. We got some creeps in these visual novels. Well, okay, only in this one so far that I've seen. I've only seen like a handful of visual novels. The worst part is he's seriously a good drawer. Those horny fantasy pictures like that egg-laying one turn out really detailed. Ugh. This is why none of the girls in our class go anywhere near him despite his pretty boy looks. I can see why. What a shame.
リザードマンはいいよ。好きになれば身も心も癒してくれる最高の天使となってくれるんだ。
Whatever you say.
いや、天使じゃなくてトカゲだろ、トカゲ。
For once, I agree.
わからないわ。羽の生えたトカゲも彼の中には存在しているのかもしれないし。
For all we know, they do exist within his imagination. He probably has a fucking imaginary lizard friend standing next to him right now, or hovering next to him right now.
柊さんだっけ。見た目やイメージだけで毛嫌いしないで、ちょっと想像してみてよ。
You don't, Momo, you don't know her like I do. You fuck up even slightly in her eyes and she will label you basically as a scumbag, horny, etsy motherfucker that is only good for, isn't really good for anything.
例えば朝起きてリビングへ足を運ぶと、そこには家族みんなが幸せそうに食卓を囲んでいるんだ。テーブルにはお父さん、お母さん、お姉ちゃん、そして妹のリザードマン。
Your reptilian little sister.
ほらね、くらい混ざってたって全然違和感ないでしょ。
Yeah, in your eyes, maybe.
あるに決まってんだろ。お前本気で頭湧いてんじゃないのか。
It's just Momo. What do you want from him? Poor girl. She's already playing right into his hands by responding to everything he says. And she has no fucking idea. Calm down. You can trash on him all you want, but it won't do a lick of damage to him. Let him be, Hiragi. People like him are out there, whether we like it or not, so we just have to accept it. Heck, because of his weird taste, Momo no longer has the ability to feel anything for normal girls. Oh my god. So you should actually take pity on him and try to be nice to him. He's a guy, so that is automatically not gonna happen.
無理だ。そいつのキモさは常軌を逸している。
If not, pretty fucking close to it. By the way, if you want to get on his good side, you can end all your sentences with lizard-like screeches. I am definitely not doing that.
するわけないだろ。一人でやってろ。
Fair enough.
はいはい、柊さんもそろそろ落ち着いて。ももっちも新学期早々一般人を刺激しない。
Yeah, you don't want to get on Yuzu's good or bad side this early in the game, like I did, unintentionally, thanks to fucking Yankee.
はーい、すみません。
Oh, now you're getting the home treatment. You should take that as a rite of passage. She does that to everyone. Or everyone she especially hates. She walks off in the direction of the school, pissed off beyond measure, as per fucking usual. Well, can't blame her. I mean, when I first met Momo, I was creeped out even more than she was. And I'm sure I would be too. You know, now that I've been around them for a while, lizards are actually quite cute. I mean, maybe a little bit, unless they're, you know, poisonous and they bite you and all this other shit.
そう？
Going from that to legit getting horny over them like Momo is just something I will never understand. Exactly.
何か言った？
No. Nope, don't mind me. We then proceed to make our way to school together. If I just turn a blind eye to Momo's fetishes, he's actually one of the few friends I can actually count on. Genki's also a pretty nice guy, despite having to come off sometimes, so all things considered, I'd say I actually have some really great friends. Yeah, what about Rina? Huh? Got a pretty good friend in her too, you know.
続きましては男子サッカー部です。5分間のアピールタイムをどうぞ。
Oh.
我々男子サッカー部は本当は野球の方が好きです。
Oh, that makes a whole lot of sense. Why are you are you part of the soccer club if you like baseball more?
一緒に野球をやってくれる新入生大教えて。
Yeah, we're the soccer club, but if you like to swing bats and hit little balls, then by all means, sign up to our club. We'd love to have you.
はい、ありがとうございました。
And the MC just doesn't give two shits.
だからうちのサッカー部って弱いのよね。
Yeah, it really does. It's a shame too. Could probably be local champions if they tried. Yeah, probably not.
素直に野球部と交流すればいいのにな。
It really does. It really does. After arriving at school, we moved over to the gym immediately. We're having a school assembly all throughout the morning, which is mainly so all the extracurriculars can try and recruit. The specific amount of money that gets allocated to a club or team depends on the number of members they have, so everyone is pretty eager to scoop up the freshmen for themselves. This will be particularly evident today after school. Excuse me. All the sports teams have been figuring out who in the new freshman class is good at sports. So they'll be doing a form of light scouting. Okay then.
続きましては女子水泳部の方々です。どうぞ。
Oh, the girls swim team. Okay.
女子水泳部の柊です。
Oh. Okay.
変なやつが入ってくると私の泳ぐ時間が減るので来ないでください。
Yeah, I wouldn't join them either, based on the sole fact that I'd get yelled at every day by her.
ちょっと柊さん。何？私なんかまずいこと言ってる？
both yes and no. Oh, still on the swim team, huh? Man, she couldn't have appeared less enthusiastic about pitching her team. She's not really a team player, but yet she's a part of the club, the team. Not sure why. I don't know if she actually thinks they don't need new members or something. But whatever the case, her face is expressionless as she stands there up on stage, much unlike earlier. Still feels like a dream or something to me now. She was legitimately cute back then in the park when she was playing with her dog. Yeah. And you had the unfortunate instance of her dog being a fucking nuisance, getting into your shit, and chewing the hell out of Genki's reading material. So now she hates your guts. Just like I said, unfortunate for you. Still remember how nervous I was back then, and naturally, it's a bit hard for me to believe that the girl I talked to then is the very same girl I know now. I mean, heck, she just fixed up her act some, she'd be popular with guys, wouldn't she? Based on the other day, I'd say so. Well, I guess the decision on that would be all up to her in the end. Yeah. And based on how she is, she probably won't change a lick. Depends on what you like in a girl, but personally, I feel like there's something different about Hiragi than other girls. In a good sense, of course. That said, don't take that to mean I plan on trying to get with her or anything. Or do you? As for others...
やっぱり大本命は皆原さんだよな。可愛くておまけに話しやすいし、あの明るい笑顔が何とも言えん。
I agree.
あれは付き合ったら絶対尽くしてくれるタイプだって。見た目からすでに母性の片鱗が。
Guess it's not that much of a surprise that a lot of girls like Himari. Some girls out there have looks but make no effort to stand out. Find them at every school. Himari, I would say, falls under that category. Oh yeah, absolutely. Cute as a button, but doesn't like to make herself known all that much. Super open and smiles a lot around her family and people she's close to, but like pretty much everyone, she can also be conscientious about what people think about her when she's out in public. Though I don't know if she's still that way now. If I really want to know, the fastest route would be to go with one of her friends. Pretty sure there's this chipper girl that's like always with her.
ねえねえひまひま、今日の放課後暇？
Ah, yes.
今のところ予定はないけど。
What are you gonna try to get her to watch more idol DVDs with you? Oh yeah, that's her there. Nah, that girl over there, 7th from the front. Do you know her name?
野々村さん？
Hi, arigato. So Nonomura is her name. I think I've heard her first name, which should be Tomomi. I started talking to Himari again. I imagine I'd naturally talk a lot with her too. Just by looking at them, you can tell they're particularly close. So I guess she's probably your best friend.
また女子ばっかりデレデレ眺めちゃって。注目は皆原さん？
Yeah, what of it? You jealous? I'm not captivated by her. What the heck? Baka. Etchy.
照れない照れない。あの子男子からも人気あるもんね。
Yeah, that doesn't mean I like her though. Nah.
狙うなら競争率高そうだけど大丈夫？
Maybe I am. Stop making up your own little story. I don't have a crush on her or anything. Not yet. So teasing me about it won't get you anywhere.
あれ、早速去年のあんたに戻ってるわよ。昨日は開き直るって大声で宣言してなかったっけ？
Ugh. Oh, this is bad news. Mochizuki really went and pulled that card on me. I'm screwed. Well, second thought, I'm not really after Himari because I want to date her or anything, so I have no reason to fall for her bait. Hate to break it to you, but I'm a guy who knows the meaning of the word moderation. Bullshit. Unlike the other brainless fools of my gender, my mind isn't filled with sex 24/7. Again, bullshit. Yeah, see, she's not gonna fall for that.
あんたの場合、変にカッコつけないで愚かでいる方がいいと思うけど。
I have to agree. Just be yourself. There's gotta be someone who can deal with it. What are you trying to imply? You know damn well what she's trying to imply. Don't act like you're... Don't act dumb. Well, actually, just don't be dumb. You don't have to act dumb in the first place. You are dumb.
なんでもありません。
Yeah. She then takes out a nail buffer from her uniform's pocket. Using that, she eagerly polishes her nails with her usual bored expression. Once done, she shows me her now shiny, sparkling nails briefly. Probably went without saying, but neither she nor I have been listening to any of these club and team introductions. Probably because he has no intention of joining one. And neither would I.
それじゃあ今からプリント配るぞ。まあ説明しなくてもわかると思うが、うちの学校は選択授業制度を導入している。
Oh, that's right. They get to choose their own curriculum. Huh. We don't get to do that at our school. That I remember. No, actually we do in high school here.
去年同様、これに第1希望から第3希望まで自分の受けたい授業を記入していってくれ。
Yeah, I had to do this for 4 years. With club and team introductions over, we all were now back in the classroom. Just like Justice announced, papers are given out front to back, and then everyone takes their mechanical pencils and starts to select their classes while pondering what they want to take.
はい。お前、家庭科の授業、どうする？
Hell no, I hated home ec. Home ec. Yankee, my friend, do you want me to sew at this point in my life? Dude, I would take more PE and practical chemistry classes over that any day. Shit's like stabbing my fingers with needles. Dude. That is stabbing your fingers with needles if you don't know what you're doing. Which, well, okay, I did. But I did stab my fingers a few times.
バカかよお前。家庭科の授業は女子と仲良くなれるボーナス授業だぞ。
Oh, yeah. One of the... That's the only reason you want to go to that class, huh? I should have known.
調理実習なんて料理のうまい下手に関わらず女子とおしゃべりしまくりじゃねえか。
Yeah, but if you fail the class, you're probably fucked. I see what you mean now. Oh boy. The other guys around us also start to mark home economics as their number one. With that many more people wanting to take it, they'll have to draw names to decide who gets in. Yeah. It's probably gonna be first come, first serve at that point. I feel like I enjoy that even if I was the only dude in there.
だろ？ だから最初に抽選になったとしても、とりあえず今は家庭科をマークしておけ。
Yeah, I'll do that. Heeding the Genki's advice, I proceed to build a schedule solely around getting home economics. Why would you take his advice? Ever? Oh, boy. This man is dumb as a bunch of fucking rocks. Man, if this schedule gets okayed, my school week would be heaven.
ねえ変態
What do you want? Genki, she's calling you.
お前に言ってるんだけど
Oh. Oh, okay. Why, yes, yes, of course. How may I help you, madam? She's gonna tell you not to take any of her classes.
そのお前の時間割見せろよ
Nani? Is this some kind of joke? I thought you didn't give a care in the world about me.
今はあるんだ
Oh, alright, fair enough.
いいから早く見せろ
Okay, okay. She'll probably just get even fussier if I don't show her, so I decide to give in and show her. What's up with this? Why is she interested in my schedule? Like I said, she probably wants to make sure she's not in any of the same classes as you.
月曜の1次元目数学
Or she's just gonna mark your schedule for you.
2限目は原告にしてと
Oi! Choto! Mate! For whatever reason, she's rewriting my entire schedule just like that.
何
Don't nani me. That's my schedule. Why are you changing it?
しょうがないだろこっちはお前と受ける授業かぶりたくないんだから
Well, that's too fucking bad. It's not your schedule, so hand it back. Bitch. Wow, sheesh, you must really hate my guts. And while you're at it, make sure you don't have any of in the same classes as any of the guys in this class. In this homeroom, rather.
ちょっと
In your interest of fairness, I also snatched her schedule. Let's see. Other than the mandatory subjects... What's this? PE, home economics, crafting? You should take a class or two that actually requires thinking. Bro. Home ec and crafting both require a considerable amount of thinking. A lot of the time. Especially home ec. You actually have to think to, you know, craft stuff, cook stuff. Because if you don't, you'll end up making yourself bleed to death, or you'll set the room on fire if you burn something. Just saying.
あんたに言われたくないわよ
Oh, really?
男のくせに家庭科の授業を受けるとかどうせ女子目当てなんでしょ
Oh, she found us out. This isn't good. Yeah, right on the money.
本当に最低
Jeez. Can I get any lower on your scale, or is that the lowest I can go? Exasperation washes over her. Oh well. Since I'm so wise and almighty, right. I'll change your schedule to include more rigorous stuff that'll help her in the future. Starting with the first class, math, modern society, history, and another round of math. There we go.
ちょっとあんたこそ何勝手に書いてんのよ
Stuff that'll get you some, training in dealing with people, probably. Howdy. PE is the one class you want none of? You can do that. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. You probably heard everything. Well, anyway, we can do that. I'll make sure not to include PE anywhere in your schedule.
バカなこと言ってんじゃないわよ。体育がなかったら私死んじゃうじゃない。
Yeah, dude, she's gotta work off that excess teenage angst somehow. What? You die? Yeah, she probably would. The poor girl. Apparently my seat neighbor has been burdened with a body that'll die unless she has a couple PE classes throughout the week. I don't see anything wrong with that. Despite being completely out of shape, I love PE myself. Look, don't be such a Debbie Downer. Biology is tons of fun. I mean, it was, even though I wasn't any good at it. You get to look into a microscope and stuff.
僕も一緒だけどね。
Oh, yeah. Yep, you'll find the reptilian himself.
柊さんってカエルの解剖とか興味あったりしない？
Bro. That is one thing that is probably the lowest on her priority list.
ない。
Yeah, see.
というかトカゲ野郎がいるならなおさら嫌だ。絶対生物なんて取りたくない。
Yeah.
僕嫌われすぎ。
Dude. You basically shoved a fucking reptile in her face yesterday. Why do you think she would hate you that much? Also, you're a guy, so she hates you by default. Anyway, so. Yeah. Man, Hiragi, feels like you have a ton of people on your don't like list. Teasing her anymore would just get her mad for real, so I returned the paper to her. You mean she already wasn't mad for real? Is there a madness scale that I don't know about? Is she basically grouchy grouchy every waking hour of the day? I mean, back when she did the club introduction, she was pretty much like that too. Yeah, that's what I don't get. Why is she in a club when she's like this?
とにかくできるだけお前を避けて授業を入れる。
Fair enough.
席も近いし、お前といるとこっちはペースを乱されっぱなしだからな。
Probably means you like me. Just like, Helga Pataki likes Arnold. I think I made that reference in the first episode. Actually, I know I did. Nay, are you still upset about what happened back then? Of course she is, dude. She holds grudges forever, it seems.
あ
You know, at the park, when I...
あ、あの時は。
And Pompon!
シャルロットだって言ってんだろうが
Oh boy. I love it when he does that. I guess Hiragi is the type that responds to jokes, explosively. Unless they're about guys, in which case, her jokes are probably the most insulting thing ever. Eh. But yeah, like, the way she just burst out yelling at everything I say only makes me want to tease her more.
こうやって見ると案外仲良く見えるわよ、二人とも。
Yeah, I guess so.
うっさい、あんたは黙ってて。
Jesus Christ, Yuzu, get a hold of yourself.
はいはい。私もなんとかして柊さんと仲良くなりたいわ。
Here you can catch her attention if you mention Pompon. Jesus Christ. These two are great together.
え、米太郎？
ねえねえ、ポメ太郎って何？
Yep, it's your dog.
シャルロットだって言ってるだろ。
Yuzu, you have to realize that he's gonna do this until you treat him better. Right? Short while later, I'm once again at it, filling in the classes I want to take. Both me and Hiragi aren't the type to enjoy classes that mainly involve note-taking. Yeah, neither was I. So naturally, ours fill up with the more practical classes where you're moving around and being active. Nah. We have chem together, 3rd period on Thursday.
あんたがどきなさいよ。
Why should I? Hell no. Experimenting and mixing chemicals is the bee's knees. The bee's knees? Who the hell says the bee's knees? Nowadays. You get into yet another argument.
あの
Oh. What's up, Himari?
あんたバカそうだから原告とか取って教養を身につけなさいよ、教養を。
Ah, boy. Actually, you should take that to get some refinement and common sense. Buddy, you're the last person I'd be telling someone that they don't have common sense to. Just saying.
はあ？あんたに常識とか言われたくないんだけど。
Yep, see? Usually you agrees with me. Oh. Not bad.
二人とも
Hi.
プリント回収するから。
Oh. Himari is standing in front of us holding the sack of papers he's collected thus far. So apparently we're the only two that haven't turned ours in.
おいお前ら、イチャつくのも結構だが、そういうのは放課後にしておけ。
Justice, this is definitely not flirting. Just saying.
誰がイチャつくかこねと。
What the hell would flirt with you, bitch? God, get off your fucking high horse. Classroom bursts into laughter. So, looks like she comes off as a bit more approachable to others when she shows her feelings directly like this, instead of just acting spitefully. She comes off as approachable? Yeah, okay.
あのプリント。
Oh, hi. Come in. I double check one last time that I put my name on it and then pass it on to Himari. Eh? どうしたの?
なんでもない。
She then scurries back over to Justice.
ねえねえ、ひまひま。やっぱり駅前行くのやめて。今日こそ私とライブの DVD を。
Tomomi, this is no time to be mentioning idol DVDs. Although, if you were talking to Scott, he would love to watch that with you, considering, you know, he wants to start an idol group.
だったら面白い映画見ようってば。
Yeah, that's what I would do. And not a fucking horror movie. Even though we're in the same class, I can still feel a thick wall between Himari and me. I don't think she hates me or anything, but I don't know. For some reason, my words always get caught in my throat, never we come face to face with each other. Yeah. I guess I just don't know what I'd talk about with her. Considering it's been so long.
なになに、ため息なんてついちゃって恋煩い？
似合わなすぎ。
Say what you will.
それじゃあ今から帰りのホームルームを始める。
I have to ask one of my friends about this, because I don't know how schooling works in Japan. Aside from homeroom and one of the students in the class has to take roll call, you know, stand, salute, that kind of thing. My mind is another world, so his words don't reach my ears. I was a tad bit happy that we ended up in the same class again like old time's sake. Was that just me? I tried following her with my eyes, but Himari never did look at me. Ja, gonna head home then.
はいよ、また電話をするからよろしく。
Whew! After getting off work, I arrive at our apartment, bringing with me a pleasant amount of exhaustion weighing on my body. Ugh. I was helping set up this venue by the station, where they're going to be holding an outdoor concert tomorrow. Yep, that'll do it. My selling point is my instant availability, basically being able to rush over after just one call, and I'm always getting a pretty good pay considering it's day labor. Oh, good. Tadaima, Oka-san!
おかえりなさいあなた
Oh!
元気にしてた未来の我が息子よ
I'm sorry, but who the hell are you?
ちょっとお母さん
Oh. Uh-huh. What's Himani doing here?
あらいいじゃないどうせあなたたち学校卒業したらすぐ結婚するでしょ
That is very, assuming of you.
だからなんですぐそういう方向に話を持っていこうとするわけ
Oh my god, I hate it when kids get so close that their parents automatically think they're gonna get married. And that's the only thing they think.
あなたたちがもたもたしてるからじゃない
Maybe because we don't want to. Ever think of that?
ね
Well, I can hardly respond to that, given my complete and utter confusion with the current situation. Actually, wait. Imananji? Is Himari seriously over at my place this late an hour?
おかえり夕飯できてるわよあんたも早くシャワー浴びてここ座りなさい
There's my mom with 2 open wine bottles. Oh boy. God almighty, Mom. It's only 7 p.m. and you're already drunk? You an alcoholic, for Christ's sake? Probably.
ごめんね急にお邪魔しちゃって
Oh no, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's my mom's fault, probably.
すぐお母さん連れて帰るから
Yeah.
なーに帰ってきて早々私たちを追い出す算段
I didn't ask for this.
今日はあなたたち2人が数年ぶりに同じクラスになったお祝いも兼ねてるんだからねだから別にそんなことでお祝いする必要ないってば
Yeah, there really isn't. I mean, what the fuck?
はいはいひまりちゃんも観念してさっさと席ついて
Mom, put down the bottle. You've had enough.
ごめんなさい
You don't have to apologize to me. Well, the situation has already come to what it is. Can't prevent it now. Unfortunately. Hell, my mind is still in absolute chaos. But I go and take a quick shower to wash off my sweat regardless and sit down at the lively table.
それじゃあ主役も揃ったことだし
Oh, and the table conveniently has four chairs.
改めまして乾杯
乾杯乾杯
Mari and I clang our glasses filled with freshly pressed 100% orange juice. Ugh. Can it be something like, I don't know, cranberry juice? Or, as I just took a sip of, Mountain Dew? Basically, bring a whole host of problems if we were to go along with the mood and get drunk too. As neither of us have really gotten our taste buds used to wine, naturally. I've only had one glass of wine. And I don't even remember what kind it was.
それで2人とも今日は学校どうだったの
Anosa. It was okay, I guess. Toss a glance toward Himari and see that she's feeling totally out of place. Her eyes are glued to the floor. Poor girl. School already reminded me of such, but we couldn't just return to how we were in the past with the flick of a switch.
普通って何？
No.
もっと教室のど真ん中で抱き合ったり、再会の涙で頬を濡らしたりとかいろいろあるでしょ？
Oh my god. Seriously, if your parents are like this, I feel bad for you, really. Nothing even remotely close to that happened. Yeah, really. It was mostly just me staring awkwardly at Himari and getting the shit berated out of me by Yuzu. So that's pretty normal. Like, good god. That ended up on the most embarrassing moments of my life. If I were to do something as out of place and dramatic as that, I doubt my future in the class would be bright.
他にもクラスメイトたちの目を盗んで掃除ロッカーの横でキスしたり。
Good god, how much have you had to drink?
授業中こっそりお互いにメールをし合ってにんまりとか。
If this were me, I probably would have stormed out. Just saying.
ねえねえ、どうなのよ。少しは私たちにも進展状況を教えなさいって。
And I probably would have yelled. A lot.
進展って言われても。
They want us to lie. That's all they want us to do is lie.
私たちそういう関係じゃないって昔から言ってるでしょ。またこの子はなんで釣れないのかしら。ちょっと前までは夜な夜な彼の写真を見つめて己の体を慰める日々をずっと続けてたってのに。
Okay, I'm sitting right here.
それ本当？嘘です。こんなところでそんな悪質な冗談言わないでよ。はいはい。でもあんたね、今の時期逆にそれくらい男の子に興味持ってもらわないと親としては不安なんだけど。
Why? What's wrong with that? Maybe she likes girls. Who cares? It's 2021. Although in this game it was probably a couple years before that, but still. It's in a year that you shouldn't worry about that shit.
だから別に興味ないわけじゃ。
Yeah, she just has her priorities in order. Unlike a couple of drunken women in this room. At that, she embarrassedly averts her gaze. That's surprising. If I go off what Yoko-san just said, that mean Himari doesn't have a boyfriend right now?
ひまりちゃん、別にそんなに照れなくても大丈夫よ。こいつなんて逆に異性に興味ありすぎて部屋の中は丸まったティッシュでいっぱいだから。
Oh wow, thanks for outing me, Mom. God damn it. Nah! Yamero! Guys at my age are very sensitive, okay? Ah.
やっぱり絶対こうなると思った。
Yeah. Seems these two won't take no for an answer. Kinda sad.
なに？何か私に文句でもあるのかしら？別に。
Ooh, give it the hump treatment. Himari then goes into sulking. Well, I can understand how she's feeling. Me too. The situation is way less than ideal. Practically ever since we've known each other, our moms would always talk about us when we got together. Going through the trouble of responding to the things they say is just a waste of time, really. Yeah, so why don't we just, you know, walk out of the room and not come back, despite the fact that they'd scream our name and make us come back?
ひまり？あなた昔はもうちょっと素直じゃなかった？
She is being honest.
今からそんなんじゃすぐに愛想つかされて終わりになっちゃうわよ。終わりも何もまだ始まってすらいないんですけど。
Marty is starting to snap. Good.
おばさん、このぶり大根超美味しいですね。
Wait. Oba-san.
気に入ってもらえて嬉しいわ。
ほら、あんたもずっと黙ってないで何か言いなさいよ。
What is there to say? Anything I say will just get shot down. Yellowtail and daikon radish is the best!
いや、そういうことじゃなくて。
I know what you were talking about, and I don't care. Partly because of work, I've worked up a hefty appetite. Appetite. Jesus fucking Christ. Leaving our moms to their own devices, we wolf down the dishes before us together. Marty, don't eat too fast, you'll bite your tongue. Or even worse, the side of your mouth. Oh my god, I hate it when that happens. And uh-oh. Mom, do we have more miso soup?
色気ゼロね。
There is no love in the air. You put this on us.
二人ともそんなにお腹空いてたの？
No, we're just trying to get the hell out of here so we can alleviate the awkwardness. Enough to eat a bear.
成長期だからね。
She has a point, you know.
その割に誰かさんの胸はあまり成長した様子がないのよね。
Oh! God damn! Jeez, turn the fucking heat down. That burn is enough to set this place on fire. And she's dead.
お母さん。
By the way, if the background is too noisy, I'll turn it down the next episode.
あらこの子ったら沸点が低くて嫌になっちゃうわ。
That joke? You think that was innocent? God, you really are pissed, aren't you?
大丈夫よ、ひまりちゃん。私だって昔は人より成長が遅い方だったけど、大学入る頃にいきなり大きくなったから。
そう、それです。多分私はそっちのタイプだと思います。
This is the most awkward conversation a guy can be a part of. No, one of the most awkward conversations. Silly, dirty jokes and topics are no problem, but when it comes to strangely realistic things of this nature, naturally it's hard for me to join the conversation. It's the same thing Mochizuki does to me at school, and I always get this queer feeling when it happens. This queer feeling. Why did I say it like that? Guess that's just how it is when you're a guy.
女性の価値は胸の大きさだけじゃないもん。
Damn right. You tell him, Himari.
この間レコード大賞を取った新人歌手の女の子も言ってたし。
Okay.
そうね。でも大丈夫よ。うちの息子は胸だけで女性の魅力を判断しないから。
Yeah, no, he really doesn't. And, I don't either. If I'm being honest. I just don't like implants. Just saying.
ね、そうでしょ。
Well, if you want the opinion of a guy, then I'd say there are countless things much more important than breast size.
そうそう。内面とか、その子の人となりの方が重要よね。
You're damn right. Excuse me. Absolutely.
とか言いつつ、あんたの場合性癖が幅広いってだけで、胸への関心はしっかりあるけどね。
I mean, what guy his age doesn't like breasts? The look I'm getting is not so nice. Oh yeah, she's staring daggers at me now. The hell, Mom? Why'd you do me in like this? Dude, she's drunk off her ass. You expect her to have any coherent thought? We guys are all simple, myself included. Well, I won't deny that. Not all of us. Be it cute or be it not, ultimately it comes down to that. Both in terms of personality and looks.
まあそうよね。だから女はいつまでも綺麗でいたいって思うわけだし。
Huh. Personality counts more than looks, though. Yeah. I agree with that. If a girl has an irredeemable personality, you will get tired of her, even if she's the most attractive girl on the planet. Yeah. Like, certain pink-haired, pig-tailed, crazy bitch in our class. Yeah, I mean, what?
ねえねえ、それじゃあ肝心なこと聞くけど。
We're not getting married. Don't ask it.
真面目な話。どう？うちのひまり。
God.
私から見ても最近は少しは大人っぽくなったと思うんだけど。ちょっとお母さん。いいじゃないこれくらい聞いたって。
You just did. Now let her refute it. Or refute it, rather.
ねえ。ほら、なんとか言ってあげたら？
Do I really have to? And with that, I find 3 pairs of eyes focusing on me. And this is the most awkward part of the conversation, I'm guessing. Come on, this is just not fair. Supposing I did praise Himari, it's clear as day that would only lead to teasing. Ma. I'll admit, she does look fairly pretty now. I mean, after all, you've been, putting an effort on that front, right?
まあ人並みには。
Both avert our eyes, and a momentary silence ensues. Could have seen that coming, yeah. Oh, you can cut the tension with a butter knife. The thing is, we haven't even managed a conversation at school before, and now we're basically being forced to talk to each other with this.
二人とも喧嘩でもしてるの？
I would ask if they realize what they're doing, but, like I said, they're probably both pissed drunk. So they don't know what they're doing. Yeah, なんでもないよ。
そう？ならいいんだけど。
With that, Himari's mom starts to pour something new into her glass. Was her question prompted by us acting distant or something like that? Maybe. You continue to eat in silence, leaving our mothers to their own devices. We used to be able to chat with each other easily and openly back when we were kids. That's definitely not the case anymore. It was a night where I keenly realized that fact.
本当にごめんね。今日いきなりお邪魔しちゃって。
No, you didn't do anything. It was your mom. But yeah. Yeah, 大丈夫です。大丈夫だよ。You don't have to apologize. I mean, my mom had her share of fun too. It's past 9 p.m. Our two moms kept drinking and drinking with no end in sight, so my mom went ahead and told me to go take Himari home. Oh, thank God. We're out of that precarious position. But man, it's so goddamn awkward. She's been pretty quiet throughout, so I imagine she feels just the same. It's hard to believe now, but once upon a time, we used to play with each other literally every day. You can always be pretty stubborn about the strangest of things, so we did get into surprisingly huge fights at times. Both of us were only children, so in our free time, we only had each other to play with. We used to be neighbors, but a few years back, we moved into the apartment we're currently living in. That led to us ending up in different school districts and consequently different schools. After that, we just naturally stopped talking and hanging out. Since we're in the same class now and all, I hope we can be friends again. That separation was what had given rise to the current awkward relationship we had. Since we unfortunately know just about everything from each other's pasts, there's no way to feign anything. And so it leads to my mind spinning in circles since I have no idea what to talk about. I know your mom still comes over every now and then to hang out with mine, but, for you, that was your first time in our apartment, right? How was it?
どうって
She ponders the question for a while.
高かったかな
High up.
窓から下を見たらちょっとめまいがした
How far up are we? Oh, the 8th floor. Wow. Well, the 8th floor is already pretty high, yeah. But it wasn't easy for me to get used to it either at first. We continue onward with our weird little conversation. Talking about stuff like tomorrow's weather, or the supermarket that was open just recently. To be honest, I doubt anything from this conversation would stick in my head right now, regardless what it was we talk about, unless it was something seriously important. So yeah, like, back last year in summer, the girl Genki had a crush on?
元気くんっていつも学校で一緒にいるあの
Unfortunately, yes. Yeah, he's just as eager to find a girlfriend this year as me. I think a little more than you.
そうなんだ
Yeah. You reach the street where Adele Bridge, the symbol of our town, is most visible from. From here on, it's only a short walk until the main square by the station. The lights on this bridge, which is apparently named after a French actress, are simply gorgeous at this time of the day. It captures your eyes.
なんか変わったよね
Is that good or is that bad?
学校と今とじゃ全然違う人みたいだから
Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, there we go. actually. Yeah, it's probably just me. I can barely hear Himari at points. Hontoni? You sure you're not just imagining things?
気のせいじゃないよ。なんかこう雰囲気とか話し方とかそういうの全部。
She then grabs the handrail and stares out into the ocean.
今の方がどっちかっていうと昔っぽい。
I see. I know I'm kinda hyper and stuff at school. Do I come off as annoying? Oh, there's your answer.
別にそういうわけじゃないけど。
People change as time goes on. Even supposing it's just a short period of a few years, that still holds true. All it takes is a different environment or a simple change in perspective. Anyone will begin to change slowly but surely. Yeah. That's right. Maybe it's because I have more friends now that are like that. Right now, just having fun and goofing around in class is a ton more fun than classes, so when is it not more fun than that? At least I think so, but I'm positive Genki and Mochizuki feel that way too.
そっか。
I could care less about studying or learning. But I wonder whether I'll be able to still say that in a year from now. I do think about what to do after graduating, much like anyone else, but sometimes when I'm just messing around having fun, I stop really caring about school and all that. Well, enough about me. I feel like you've changed a lot too, Himari. I feel like a totally different person.
そうかな。
So, it's kind of hard to find the right ways to describe it. But, well, I really do think you're pretty now. Hey, there you go.
そう。ありがとう。
There you go. I wasn't trying to impress her or anything, so I don't think it hurts to say something like that. No, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. And I mean, the fact is, a lot of guys are into her, and that should be proof enough that she is pretty. Yeah, I agree. Genki isn't alone in that regard. Just pondering the idea, I can really see myself developing something for her. Maybe you will?
今日学校で彼女が欲しいって大声で言ってたよね。
I mean, what else would it be about? So... excuse me. I've just about had it with the life without a girlfriend.
そのことなんだけど、本当に今彼女いないの？
No, he doesn't. Neither does Genki. But, you know, he kinda deserves it. How do you ask? My desperateness should be proof enough that I don't have one. Yeah. Desperation. Even people that don't know anything about me would understand that easily. If I said all that while actually having a girlfriend, that would make me a grade A scumbag. Right now, you're only a grade, C scumbag. Well, I want one so bad because I don't have one. Well, that's not obvious. I don't know what is. It's lonely just spending Christmas time with your mom, and like, next year I won't have much time with graduation. What's next on the horizon? So I've set my mind on finding one before summer break, no matter what.
それって彼女になってくれる人なら誰でもいいの？
Well, I don't know about that. あれ？
昨日言ってたでしょ？が好きすぎたって言われて現れたとしても、自分は絶対彼女作るんだって、なんかそんな感じで。
She has a point. Yeah.
それって人によっては誰でもいいみたいに聞こえるから。
Yeah, she's right. True, I guess you could interpret it that way. But even if it comes across like that, it was laced with my ironclad determination to give 110% towards getting a girlfriend. Naturally, I won't just settle for any fish in the sea. My ideal scenario is confessing to a girl I know and feel passionate about. And that's how it should be. And then, well, you know, dating her.
好きな人
Huh?
できるといいね。
Arigato. There's no need for me to get in a hurry or anything. That was my line of thinking prior to this year. The chance arises when I get serious, when I met that special someone, then I'd get to it. That's how I'd live my life up until now. Demo.
学校楽しい？
Definitely. It's a blast. I won't get anywhere unless I make an effort myself. And if my dream girl is somewhere out there waiting for me, then I wanted to bet my last page of adolescence on that. And I felt that from the bottom of my heart. Well, that was the prologue, or the first part of it anyway. Next time we'll take PE, I'm guessing, since we're in the gymnasium. But until then, keep on rocking.